The behavior of quantum particles may indicate a rendering mechanism, lighting up in a defined position only at the moment of observation, exactly like pixels light up in a specific location on the screen only at the moment of rendering. For over 100 years, science has been unable to reconcile quantum physics and general relativity. On one hand, we observe a macro world, where classical physics describes well-defined physical phenomena in a dynamic space-time that can be curved. On the other, we observe a micro world, where particles have no defined position and appear against an independent and static background. When physicists attempt to calculate gravitational interactions using quantum tools, the results tend toward infinity. The mathematics simply breaks because the very geometry meant to measure the interaction is collapsing. The solution to this problem may be found in the fact that space-time is not the stage, but rather the rendered interface emerging from this fixed structure. The quantum world would be the code, the hardware, the fixed background, while the classical world we see is the rendered image, the dynamic software. This is why I dedicated myself to scientific research that aims to discuss the hypothesis that space-time and, consequently, gravity are not the ultimate fundamental reality, but rather an emergent result of a structure analogous to a screen that projects three-dimensional space driven by time. The fourth dimension as the frame rate of a four-dimensional interface in which the complexity of minimally conscious life allows for the animation of three-dimensional images that, although they appear solid, are essentially composed of billions of energy cycles. Through this discovery, many loose ends can be reconciled, such as the measurement problem. Quantum mechanics states that a particle is in several places at the same time. However, when there is an interaction, we see only one position. This wouldn't be a problem if we understood the particle as an event analogous to a pixel lighting up on a screen to render images. Just as a pixel only lights up in a defined position at the moment the image is projected, though it can be lit anywhere across the screen's full extent. A particle only collapses into a defined position when there is an observation and interaction within a moment in space-time, with quantum excitations being possible anywhere along the entire fabric of space. The rendered interface on the screen structure, and this finally explains the probabilistic nature of the particle. This mechanism would be analogous to the rendering of digital animations, like a literal three-dimensional movie or an advanced computer game that we play live in the first person. In other words, the transistor technology discovered and developed by us, the intelligent organization of rendered images on a screen, may be a micro model of the technology that precedes the universe itself, something transcendent to the third and fourth dimensions. Just as we create two-dimensional technologies like computers and cell phones, this interpretation unifies two currently separate ideas: geometric general relativity and informational quantum mechanics. And today I present to you the book Four-Dimensional Interface Space-Time, where we can understand how Einstein's geometry and quantum information become one through the holographic principle. DNA as an operating system, in which biological life is not an evolutionary accident, but rather an executable code for rendering animatable biological avatars in a four-dimensional environment. The end of singularities. Why black holes and the Big Bang cease to be mathematical errors when we understand the resolution limits of the cosmic screen. Through this work, we can reinterpret the universe as a transcendent technology, proof that our computers are not just human inventions, but the resulting mimicry of a colossal technology that precedes the universe itself. We are not developing technologies. We are discovering the code intrinsic to nature itself and reproducing it. Access this revolutionary scientific research now and discover the code for yourself.